Hey everyone, welcome to next session on e-commerce fraud. We'll be focusing on a very important concept, fraud as a service, or FAAS. So, what exactly is fraud as a service? Basically, it's where fraudsters have turned their operations into something that looks a lot like a professional business. They use online resources, often on the dark web, to get tools, stolen data, and even advice on how to commit fraud. It's like a fraudster marketplace where everything they need is just a click away. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine John ordering a high-performance car exhaust using a stolen credit card. He has someone ready to buy it from him for $800 and pays his neighbor $100 just to receive the package. Another case? Susie runs a shady business selling stolen kids' clothes. She uses stolen bank accounts to order products online and then sells them once they arrive. Both of these scenarios show how fraudsters turn stolen info into easy profits. If businesses want to fight fraud effectively, they need to get inside the heads of these criminals. How many are out there? Where are they operating? What patterns can we see? By answering these questions, companies can get a better handle on how to prevent these kinds of attacks. Fraudsters today aren't just amateurs. They're organized, professional, and efficient. They often work in teams, have routines, and use data to guide their attacks. So, if businesses want to keep up, they need to take a similar approach by analyzing transaction patterns and tightening security wherever possible. And here's the kicker. A single fraudulent transaction can cost a business up to 2.5 times the value of the item sold. That's a huge financial hit. This makes fighting fraud a critical part of staying profitable. Companies that get ahead of the problem and celebrate their wins in fraud prevention will build stronger, more secure businesses in the long run. One key strategy for businesses is to focus on those maybe orders, transactions that look risky but aren't clearly fraudulent. It's important to figure out why these orders are flagged and whether they're legitimate or not. For example, imagine accidentally declining a high-profile customer's order because it looks suspicious. The fallout could be significant, both financially and reputationally. By fine-tuning how they handle these borderline cases, businesses can improve fraud detection and keep customers happy at the same time. And to do that, companies need to make the most of their data. Look for patterns over time, track fraud by location, and figure out what separates real orders from fake ones. The goal is to make fraud less appealing and harder to pull off by changing the economics for scammers. Now, let's zoom out and talk about the bigger picture. Scams are on the rise everywhere. In 2021 alone, global reports of scams jumped by over 10%, reaching almost 293 million cases. Scammers are quick to exploit whatever crisis is at hand, whether it's COVID-19 or a natural disaster, to trick people out of their money. And this isn't just happening in the West. Countries all over the world are dealing with the same problem. In the Philippines, for example, more than half of the population, 53%, has been targeted by fraudsters. And it's not just older folks who are at risk. Younger people are actually losing money to scams more frequently, which shows that nobody is really safe. Social media has also become a major platform for scams. Sites like Facebook are being used by scammers to trick people into giving up personal information or making fake purchases. In Pakistan, for instance, about 23% of online crime complaints come from scams that started on social media. So if you liked the video, feel free to spread a word. Thank you.